Now in this video, we're going to find the current I1 by using the node voltage method. Alright, let's begin. So where's I1? We know I1 is going to be the current through this 12K resistor here, right? So let's begin to solve for this. Because we're going to be using node voltage, we just want to identify these central nodes. We know this is 1, this is 2, and we have another essential node at the bottom here. So I'm just going to label it, but I'm going to take it as our reference node. We know this is going to be node 1, so I'm going to write it as V1. And we know it's going to be in reference to this ground node. So we're going to have the polarities plus to minus. Then we have node 2 with a voltage of V2, and the polarity is going to be plus to minus. Or positive to negative, I'm sorry. Positive to negative. Alright. Now, we're going to write node voltage equations. So we're going to start at node 1. Node voltage at node 1. So we're going to have the currents leaving this node going in this direction. That's going to be V1 over 6,000 plus V1 over 12,000 plus we have a current source actually in this leg, so we know that current leaving is going to be 6 milliamps. I'm going to write it as 6 times 10 to the negative 3, and all of that equals 0. So let's start to simplify this. Alright, now to get rid of the denominators, we're going to multiply all of the terms by 12,000. So when we multiply the first term by 12,000, we're going to get 2 V1 plus V1 plus 72 equals 0. Therefore, 3V1 equals negative 72. Therefore, V1 equals negative 24 volts. So we know V1 is negative 24 volts. Now, because we know V1 is negative 24 volts, we actually don't have to write the node voltage equation for this, right? Because we actually know they want us to find I1, which is the current to this 12K resistor. Because we know the voltage across this resistor, and we know the value of the resistor, we can just use Ohm's law. Therefore, we can say I1 equals V over R, which is going to be V1 over the 12K resistor. Therefore, I1 equals, we know V1 is going to be negative 24 volts, negative 24 over 12,000. Therefore, I1 equals negative 2 milliamps. Therefore, our answer is going to be negative 2 milliamps.